Hey everyone! In this video, I'm going to show you how to decorate a house in Bloxburg, so let's just get right into it. I'm going to decorate this house for this video. Feel free to check out part 1 for a tutorial on how to build a house and a layout. I'd recommend starting off with colors since you're going to need to color the interior. Decide what color theme you want and choose colors that go well together. You can get ideas from other builds or Pinterest. This is what I'm going to do for my house. After you have your color theme, you can color the interior walls. I'd advise using plastic or plaster and a neutral color for most of the walls. And then I'd recommend using a different color with a texture like brick or wood for a few of the walls to add some variety. Then you can start with the entryway. You can start anywhere, but this just makes the most sense. Entryways don't need a lot of decoration. I would recommend simple decorations like plants, carpets, and coat racks. I'm adding a seating area by my stairs since I have a lot of room, and definitely add a table if you can too. I'm adding a coffee table, but console tables look amazing in entryways, so I would recommend those. I'd recommend coloring as you decorate like I'm doing instead of coloring after you decorate the whole house. It helps you decorate way faster. Now you can start the main rooms of the house. I like to do the living room first. Living rooms look best as open, spacious rooms. You can add the couch you like the most, or you could just make a custom one like I'm doing. Always try to add a coffee or end table for some storage too. And of course, add a TV if you can. I'm putting mine on a fireplace. And now I'm just adding some plants and some other decorations. Some of the best decorations for any room are books, mugs, plants, mirrors, fairy lights, ottomans, decals, and more. You can use a lot of things as decorations, so use whatever you think looks good. You can rotate your furniture and decorations as well if you want your house to have some more realism. Next, I would recommend doing the kitchen and dining room. For the kitchen, the shaker counter is a good choice. It's super cheap and looks amazing in literally any house. I would recommend this $1,000 fridge over the cheapest one. It just looks way better. Also, don't place the stove right next to the fridge. It just looks really weird and should be separated a bit. And I would definitely advise adding an island in the middle of your kitchen to take up some empty space and to have more counter room. Also, you can add cabinets. The shaker cabinet is a really good choice. Cabinets take up a lot of empty wall space. However, if you have a smaller kitchen, they might look a little too crowded, so be careful. Don't forget to add the appliances you need either. Just remember to leave some counter space so you can actually cook foods in your house. I'm also adding a few pillars here to separate the kitchen from the living room without fully closing it off. Having a small border to separate open rooms looks really good. I often use a few pillars like this, or a 1 square wide wall or a fence. For the dining room, just choose a table that fits the size of your room. Dining rooms only need a few decorations, so just add whatever you think would look good. I love adding some fancy hanging lights above the dining table and in other rooms too. I just think it looks super luxurious. Now I'm moving on to the bedrooms. I always put 2 normal beds together. It just looks better than one bed. I'd strongly recommend adding extra pillows and blankets to your bed as well. It looks so much more comfortable. And make sure to add everything you need, like a dresser or a closet, nightstands, etc. Try out different furniture arrangements to find the one that looks best with your bedroom as well. As you can see, I'm playing around with different furniture arrangements, and some just look better than others. If you have a master bedroom or just need to fill up empty space, you can add a fireplace, desk, or even a seating area. Next, I am doing the bathrooms. Try not to underdecorate your bathrooms just because they aren't used as much as the rest of the house. I would recommend adding a bath. It really just makes it look more cozy. Towels and soap are also good decorations for bathrooms too. If you want your bathroom to look really cozy, you can always add some candles and books too. Now I'm decorating the extra rooms like the garage, laundry room, etc. These rooms are barely ever used, so you don't have to decorate them a lot. I usually just add a few random decorations, but if you want to add more, definitely go for it because you can make them look super cute. And lastly, I am doing lighting. I add the fancy lights like chandeliers and candles first. Then I just use these sleek ceiling lights. They're small and they work super well. Do a warm color for your lighting like linen, cloudy gray, hurricane gray, and beige. Warm lighting really just makes your builds look a lot more welcoming. And if you have a second floor, you should use a lot less lights up there because the light from your first floor is gonna like go through the second floor so you can see it there somewhat. And if you still have dark places in your build, you can go down to the basement and place ceiling lights where it's dark under the floor. This adds more lighting closer to the floor and helps a lot with lighting your build. So I just decorated most of the first floor, but there's still some empty space as you can see. So here are some ways to fill up any empty space easily. So the first step is to add plants to take up corner space. Plants are perfect for corners and add a lot of life to your build. The next step is to add carpets to take up empty space in the middle of rooms. Carpets do an amazing job at this. The next step is to add decals to your build. Decals really complement your build if you use them right. You can find really good decals on YouTube, or you can upload your own. Just choose decals that match your build theme and color theme. For example, I'm using blue and green decals to match the color theme of my house. The next step is to add mirrors and shelves to your walls. I already did this earlier, but as you can see, they look really cute and fit literally anywhere. The next step is to add coffee tables, armchairs, and seating areas where there's room. These are perfect for filling up empty space in the middle of rooms. And the last step, if you still have empty space, is to add some other things. Some ideas of what you can add are offices, desks, closets, guest rooms, pillars, bookshelves, a piano, and an extra dining room. I'm adding an office to the left, and to the right I'm adding a nice piano area. And lastly, I have a few tips to help you decorate better and faster. 1. If you want more decoration options, click the All tab under Decorate instead of just Decorations. You will find a lot more this way. 2. Use the clone tool to copy decorations and decorate faster. You can press C or click this button in the corner here. 3. Use Shift and click to color items faster. To do this, click the paint icon or press F, and then press Shift and click the item you want to color. The item will be colored the same as the last item you colored. And 4. If you can, buy Advanced Placing. Advanced Placing lets you place items so much easier, and you can also resize them. Both of these help you decorate with more detail. You don't need Advanced Placing, but it really helps a lot. So this is the final house that I decorated. As you can see, there's not a lot of empty space anymore, and it has a lot of detail. I only decorated the first floor though, so the second floor is still empty. Anyway, that is going to be all for this video. Feel free to comment any tips for decorating of your own. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.